What happens to the winner of Dricus du Plessis and Khamzat Chimaev? Let's start with if Dricus wins. He would have the second longest middleweight win streak in UFC history, only behind Anderson Silva, and the third longest active win streak in the UFC, only behind Islam and Merab. He would also be the first person to beat Khamzat Chimaev, who's easily one of the most hyped contenders we've ever seen in the UFC. Now, pound for pound wise, you could put DDP anywhere in the top 3 to 5. I think the top two are definitely Ilia and Islam. But let's say he goes out there and finishes Khamzat Chimaev. He has a great argument to being over Merab and Pantoja. And in terms of who he would fight next, most likely the Nassourdine Imavov versus Kaya Bahalia winner. Maybe he pushes for a light heavyweight title shot against the Ankalaev Pereira 2 winner. But I think more than likely DDP would stay at 185. Now, what if Khamzat Chimaev wins? He'd be only the second current undefeated champion in the UFC. The other one, of course, being Ilia. He'd also be one of the faces of the UFC. He easily has a star power, over 10 million followers. And the only thing missing right now is the belt. Next, pound for pound wise, he'd probably jump into the top 5 to 7-ish. I think if he goes out there, finishes Dricus relatively easily, he'd definitely take a spot at number 5. But if it's a more competitive fight, like a decision, he's probably in that 6 to 7 range. And lastly, in terms of who Khamzat would fight next, if he dominates Dricus, he more than likely moves on to the Imavov-Kaya winner. But if it's a more competitive fight, DDP would have a solid argument for a rematch. And while Khamzat has mentioned getting a second or a third belt, he needs a couple of title defenses first.